It's all good, chatter. We know you don't mean you don't. Keep posting Mercury. You're murked up. You're a murked up shouty, and a little bit and a quirked up shouty, but also murked up. You know what I mean? It's all good. Wasn't that like weeks ago? Yeah, but bro, he's on his face. Okay, chill. What are you gonna yell at him? All right, let's watch this. Okay.
A room with someone who willingly went through gay conversion therapy, what would you ask?
Bro, every time, people are gonna. I don't know if people are gonna get mad at me for saying this, but every time I see someone be like, "Yeah, I went through gay conversion therapy," and there are a lot of people who say that, I'm like, it didn't take, bro. I'm sorry. Like, am I wrong for saying that? It didn't take. Possibly because it's just like torture and also not real, but also like it just didn't take. You got to go again. I mean, seriously, I've never seen someone be like, it's the most famous example of that is fucking I am delivered, right? Like, I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered. Like, it's that. That is it's like, I don't know. Go again is a little out of pocket. What do you think it didn't take means, dude? What do you? You need to have Austin on. You can't say that. It's more so a testament. It's more so a testament to like gay conversion obviously not being real and only being fucking a brutal, torturous thing. But it is also pretty funny whenever like it is kind of sad, but also slightly funny when you see someone like Milo be like, I'm not gay. I like having sexual intercourse with a vagina. And you're like, dude, you are literally so gay. You're still, what are you saying? Okay, let's continue.
Hey,
Hi,
you feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
Who are you?
My name's Chris.
Would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself?
I'm 40 years old. I live in Los Angeles. I was born and raised in Canada. I came to the United States to study ballet and dancing, and I was a professional dancer for about 12 years.
What was the moment that made you feel being gay was wrong? Can you take me back there?
I'd struggled with that my whole life. I can't pinpoint an exact moment because I think I knew that I was gay from a young age since I was like 4 or 5. I always felt like it was not right, because I grew up in the church in a conservative family and they had certain expectations.
Bro, what the fuck? You did ballet. Like, I don't understand how, like, that's so sad. It's so fucking sad, but also, like, you literally did ballet. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Well into your adulthood. At that point, like, how the fuck do you turn around as an adult and go, I want to do gay conversion therapy? I mean, it's really sad.
Of genders and of our roles, and like guys don't like guys, they like girls. As far as the decision to go into conversion therapy, that was a decision I made when I was about 19 years old.
And what was the deciding factor for you to go to conversion therapy?
Why do straight men do ballet? Yo, straight ballet boys clean up? Probably. Ballet industry was kind of homophobic back in the day. Really? Bro, you're literally fucking running around in like tights and wearing like crazy shoes and shit. How the fuck? It's in the arts. Like, why the fuck would the arts be homophobic? It just makes no sense. You know what I mean? It's like fucking male cheerleaders being homophobic. Like, dude, are you aware of your positioning in the space here? Like, what do you know what you're doing right now? And of course, it's like really rigorous. The training is insane. I would go so far as say torturous. From what I understand, like I have some friends that have done ballet. Art's homophobic. How often do you cover Crowder on here? You can't consider anything that Steven Crowder is doing with fine arts, I think. Are you insane? Did you really just say like people that are classically trained musicians and like fucking people that train their entire lives to do ballet are similar to Steven Crowder? Ballet is hardcore as fuck. It's like life ruining. Also, ballet gays are another breed of bottoms. Like, they're too powerful. Bro, if you can throw women around while you're on your fucking tippy toes on that crazy fucking shoe that you're wearing, like, yeah, you're gonna have incredible bottom core strength, incredible bottom strength. Snap your shit right off, dude. Yeah, I watched Black Swan too. I have no idea what Black Swan is. I've never seen it. I have a good friend, very near and dear to me, that ballet. Did some ballet. Black Swan is the Joker for girlies?
At 19.
That's
When I was
don't know.
19, it was around the
That's a good
time
take.
that 9/11 happened, and I feel like a lot of people felt very lost.
No shot. This man did not say 9/11 turned me straight, dude. Stop.
Time that
gotta
9/11 happened, and I feel like a lot of people felt very lost and felt very scared, and there was a lot of like uncertainty in the air. And when that happened, I was living far away from my family. I was still like relatively new to being on my own, and so I was just desperately seeking a sense of comfort and a sense of like security and just like someone to just protect me. And so I thought I needed to go back to the church, to my faith, but I felt like my homosexuality, being gay was holding me back from having, a relationship with God. So I decided at that time to go into conversion therapy. That's when I spent 2 years in ex-gay ministry. I don't look at it so much as conversion therapy. I look at it as like healing sexual brokenness. People sometimes are just born gay, and sometimes I do think that they're gay based on things that have happened to them in their life.
Are you a devout Christian?
I am a Christian. I consider it one of the most important things in my life. I believe in God. I believe that Jesus is the Son of God. I believe that the only way to God and to heaven is through his Son, Jesus Christ. So I believe like that school of thought.
Can you give me a little bit of background on maybe what your childhood was like, upbringing?
I grew up in a really conservative family. We were a part of the Christian Missionary Alliance, really active in church, and my mom and my dad probably had more concern for me, like, they still loved me, but they didn't like the fact that I was gay. I think my family still kind of has that attitude.
I think he's I can't dunk on him because at first I was gonna make fun of him because like a lot of people who do that sort of stuff are just like weird as fuck, and also what do you call it? Like they're weird as fuck, and also on top of that, they're just like basically like saying like you should do it too. It's a good thing actually. Like I'm not gay and it's great. Whereas he just feels just kind of sad. Like his vibes are just sad. He looks to be more of like a victim than the type of person who's overcompensating for that sort of thing. I feel like either he's still seemingly is conflicted. You know what I mean? He did say that some people are turned gay, so fuck him. That's crazy. I did not hear that part.
School of thought.
Can you give me a little bit of background on maybe what your childhood was like, upbringing?
I grew up in a really conservative family. We were a part of the Christian Missionary Alliance, really active in church, and my mom and my dad probably had more concern for me, like, they still loved me, but they didn't like the fact that I was gay. I think my family still kind of has that attitude, but there's no tension there. Like, I think my family
Dude,
still
that's crazy. What the fuck? His family was like understanding too, and he just still was like, "No, I'm gonna do conversion
pretty
therapy."
accepting of me, and they still love me regardless.
What did the gay conversion therapy consist of? Was it like just like counseling sessions? Was it like overnight stays or anything like that?
It was one-on-one counseling as well as group meetings. It was like a faith-based program. So I found it beneficial. I thought that it was good because I liked the one-on-one counseling, and I liked that, these were
What the fuck? Is this man literally... Wait, what? Okay, I take this back. Jubilee, what the fuck are you doing? Jubilee is just doing PR for gay conversion therapy right now? Like, what the fuck? Wait, hold up. What is happening right now? This is... Pump the brakes, okay? I take it back. It would be much better of a video if he was like a laughable fool. You know what I mean? That would be like funny. Haha, we could laugh at that. Now it just seems straight up. He's like, no, actually, it worked very successfully. And, we did group therapy sessions. Like, what the fuck? Jubilee, hashtag by the Christian Conversion Foundation, dude. This one is a fucking hashtag ad for the Pray the Gay Away boys. What the fuck? Oh, my Lord, dude. Jubilee is / used to be a Christian media group? No shot.
therapists that are, helping you work through things that have happened in your life.
Therapists.
Nothing really traumatizing happened to me sexually as a child, but there's other things in my life that they sort of feel like probably maybe made me gay.
I don't know if you feel comfortable saying, all the things that went on, because I know that they do like shock therapy and different tactics. Would you say that there was a form of abuse? And then if there were abuse, were there any minors involved?
Conversion therapy can use aversive methods that aim to instill the rejection of one's sexual and romantic preferences by coupling negative stimulus, electroshock, pain, nausea induced by drugs, etc. It's still thought to be present in 40 countries. Nice, dude. Hey, Jubilee. Nice. Jubilee be like, this is what's going on, and also, it's pretty good, okay? Jubilee was like, hey, all of this stuff that's horrifying, try it out.
There was a form
that
of
dick down.
abuse, and then if there were abuse, were there any minors involved? Because I know that a lot of teens, young adults get sent there. So would you say that it was child abuse in a way?
That's one of the misconceptions with conversion therapy, that, when you sign up for conversion therapy, you're going for shock treatment, you're signing up for a lobotomy. Someone would have their license taken away like so quickly if they...
Well, what about mental abuse?
In my experience, there was never...
Bro, he literally just said it's a misconception that people do electroshock therapy. It is not a misconception that they do that. That is legitimately something that they do, or like nausea-inducing drugs or whatever. But like, oh my lord, what the fuck? He's about to be like, yeah, you don't get shocked if you just like, make a pledge never to suck a cock ever again. Then you don't get the shock. It's fine. It's just, it's... and then when they shock you, they say, you made me do this. So I did. I was responsible for my shocking. That's so 50 years ago, chat. No, they still do. What the fuck? First of all, it is really fucked up that there is such a thing as like a progressive gay conversion therapy center where they're basically actually saying like, these are therapists and they counsel you into putting the dick down. Okay. Once again, as always, even if you could quote unquote turn gay, which you can't, okay? Sexuality is fluid, but you can't turn gay, right? Sorry, chatters. But even if you could, who fucking cares? Like, what's the impact? Who cares? What is the problem? You know what I mean? Like, what's the issue? Even if you could literally turn gay, what's the problem? You know what I mean? So it's wild that someone would be, what do you mean sexuality is fluid, but you can't turn gay? Sexuality is fluid as in like you can be a little gay or maybe a lot gay, okay? And there's a range, but you're not gonna like turn fucking straight or turn gay by seeing like, you're not gonna turn gay because you saw like a dude kiss another dude or like you saw a homosexual couple existing in the wild, okay? You're not gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck? Or if you do quote unquote turn gay, that means you were gay, okay? That's the point. That's what that means. It's fluid, but also it doesn't. Stop calling short kings a little gay. Yeah, you can be a little gay or a big gay. Or bi. Yes. Or bi. Of course. Or pan. Or ace. Don't fucking make me, like, dish out every single letter, okay?
Any type of demonizing of any behavior, it's based on love. It's based in love. Like that's what their whole mission is.
It's based on love, but heterosexual love, correct? Not like the quote, love is love. I don't think that would apply in this instance because they're not saying love is love. They're saying love is a man and a woman.
They're trying to work on like self-love and like forming your identity and who you are as a person. It should be in Christ. It shouldn't be in who you have sex with. So just because they have sex with a guy or like they have some type of intimacy with a man or get drunk and have sex or kiss or whatever that physical act may be, that doesn't mean necessarily that they're gay. Because I think that...
But they ain't straight. The definition of conversion therapy, to my knowledge, is, you know, you are converting someone who is.
Bro, why they have this fucking music in the background playing right now too? Like, what the fuck's happening? Yeah, conservatives will be like, oh my God, LGBT love like basing their entire personality around being LGBT, and then they turn around and base their entire personality around religion. At least like outside of Pride Month, like there's a lot of fucking cool aspects to LGBT culture other than Pride, which unfortunately is, I think, a commodified mess of the ugliest color sequences I've ever seen. Sorry, someone had to say it. Needed to be a straight man who had to say it. Okay. I've also like literally never met, I mean, even in WeHo, like I've never met a gay person who's like, no, I fucking love that shit. But that's just me. Over the line? Oh, shut up. Over the line, my ass, dude. It's like every color. Come on. It's not like a, it's not an aesthetically pleasing fucking sequence. Like the bi flag is pretty aesthetically pleasing. The trans flag is aesthetically pleasing, but that's like kind of it. Everything outside of that, you're like, what? What? Come on. And it's like all over the place. I still disagree with your take on rainbows being too much, but I agree Pride is absolutely a commodified thing now. Why is it the best flag colors? Just saying. Lesbian pride is good colors too. Yeah. Anyone who rides with like the fucking full rainbow, like the full spectrum rainbow being like, no, actually that's aesthetically pleasing is just insane. Okay. Sorry. It's quite literally just all the colors. Okay. It's like, you can't, that's not, there's no, I look at that. I'm like, where is there needs to be like, I don't know. You can buy Walmart hamburger buns with all the colors of the pride flag. What the fuck is this, dude? You fucking idiot. What is this? Oh, Jesus. Like all the Punisher logos. This is your hottest take yet? I've said this before. People got mad at me when I like ripped into the IKEA couches. Do you guys remember? Hasan really said fuck Pride. No, Pride as a concept is wonderful, obviously. I'm just talking about like the way Pride is now, the way Pride is filtered now. And as someone who used to like, I mean, as someone who's, you know, very aware and has been going to Pride parades as a breeder, disgusting LGBT foe, obviously. It's so corporate. It's, you got cops there, you got fucking Target balloons, and you got fucking all matter of different brands being like, dude, we love the gays. Oh my God, we're such a big fan. Yeah, okay. Well, where's the solidarity the other fucking 11 months out of the year, dickhead? You say, oh my God, we love the gays. Look at us. We're such queers. Am I right, ladies? And then you turn around and you're like, you know, pumping funds into Ron DeSantis' reelection campaign. You know what I mean? You can't fucking do that. It's like Raytheon. Oh, our laser guided missile systems erase both gays and straights from the planet. When they live in Yemen and they happen to be going to a wedding. But it's not a gay wedding, it's a straight wedding, but some gays might also get erased. Equal opportunity, baby. Like companies being pro BLM and then funding the cops? Exactly. When the sun is shining into the rain and breaking apart all the colors, I look into the sky and go, ugh. No, the rainbow, like in the wild, is cool, I think. Like, it is cool. I'm not taking aesthetic commentary from someone who dresses like this. Fuck you, dude. Wow, that's messed up. No hate, just death for all? What? Even Disney and Universal make bucks with Pride merch, but then turn around and fund the Don't Say Gay bill? Yeah, it's just so stupid. I went to Pride with a few friends, and there was a few adults attracted to the minors there. What? A lot of people were pissed off. Some were understanding. What's your take on that? I don't believe that at all. You just fucking lied in the chat. There is no adults attracted to minors there, okay? It was not the fucking libertarian conference. Shut the fuck up. it's such a fucking gross and idiotic way to try to like be like, yeah, what about like LGBT and you know, having pedophiles involved? And they're like, suck my dick, you fucking idiot. Pride where I'm at is about walking for your rights, reclaiming the public space. Like, why did that dude just come in here to fucking think that he could just like lie like that? That's such a stupid. Oh yeah, dude, that's crazy. I can't believe that actually happened, bro. That's wild. Yeah, people were just like walking around being like, "Oh, I'm a pedophile and this is my sexuality." Get the fuck out of here, dude. You fucking idiot. Yeah, you were the one who was a fucking pedophile.
Homosexual urges to heterosexual urges, man and woman, you know, that kind of thing. So just to be clear, would that be your definition of conversion therapy? Like going from gay to straight?
There's this obsession in our culture to just like, to know the answer to those questions. Like this obsession of putting labels on ourselves and each other. I'm saying that it's not always black and white.
Do you want to elaborate on what you specifically got out of like going through gay conversion therapy?
I don't know, it just kind of helped me see sexuality sort of differently. And I think that maybe it wasn't necessarily the best thing for me, but I don't think that it's good to suppress that or to like prevent anyone else from, you know, exploring that if they think that it would help them. So maybe some people, they have just a smaller attraction towards men. So they go into conversion therapy because they kind of want to work on those attractions so they can have a relationship with.
Bro, why is he fucking whitewashing like straight up being like deeply, deeply insecure and uncomfortable with your sexual urges? Like, holy fuck, dude. How about you explore some cock again, brother? What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, no one who's like, oh, I think I'm like a little attracted to dudes is like, let me go to conversion therapy. What the fuck? Yeah, I prescribe you, Dr. Hasan has prescribed you with one prescription of touching cock, okay?
With a woman and a sex life with their wife and lead that kind of life. So those are factors that come into play when you're defining who you are sexually, you know?
Would you do it again?
Possibly. I think I'm at a...
Oh, where are you at now, chatters? Remember when I said it didn't take? Go again? And you were like, wow, that's really fucked up you said that. He's like, no, I should. Prescribe that to me too, please. You're terminally gay. Conversion therapy isn't for you.
A weird place in my life where I would say that I'm gay just based on the fact that I like to have sex with men. I left conversion therapy in my early 20s, and then after that I went into the world of adult entertainment and I did porn and escorting and traveled the world for about 8 years.
Do you mind me asking what kind of porn you did?
Yeah, I did gay porn and I did over 150 movies.
So does that...
Wait, what? Okay, don't touch cock. Bro, this motherfucker listened to... Wait, what? Yo! What? Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Yo, I went to gay conversion therapy and it made me extra gay, dude. But I'm not gay. But also, what the fuck? Yo, this dude was like kind of sad at first, but now I'm just like, okay, this is... So what is it? He's just saying like he's gay for pay now? Like, is that what it is? Like he's saying like he's not gay, but he's $20 is $20 type situation? Like, is that what it is? Dude wanted to start new gay plus. Okay, dude, that was fucked up, chatter. Oh no. Wait, first of all, okay, this is what I don't understand. He said he went to conversion therapy at the age of 20. Okay? And then he went and like did 150 different pornographic sequences So what? Like, this is the most powerful no homo of all time. Okay, he's like, yeah, I went to gay conversion therapy, and then like I fucked and sucked 150 dudes. Okay, immediately after. But listen, but hold up, I did say no homo, and we kept our socks on. What the fuck, dude? What? It's all good, bro. I think you're misunderstanding. He went to conversion therapy to become gay, thus the post-conversion career. Yeah, what is going on? Did he go to get gayer? Like, what happened?
Go against what the conversion.
Wait, I gotta run it back. Like, did I not understand what happened to him?
I like to have sex with men. I left conversion therapy in my early 20s, and then after that I went into the world of adult entertainment, and I did porn and escorting and traveled the world for about 8 years.
Do you mind me asking what kind of porn you did?
Yeah, I did gay porn, and I did over 150 movies.
So does that go against what the conversion therapy was about? Like, did they say being gay was wrong?
It's very complicated. If you figure out sometime in your life that, okay, I'm gay, I like sex with the same sex, I want to live that life, I'm going to get married to, a man, and I'm a man. We all end up in that place for different reasons, and it's not the same for everyone.
Queerness, homosexuality, this like spectrum of sexuality, the spectrum of gender. Do you think that's a bad thing that we're pushing for the normalization of those things?
I'm actually surprised that not a single person in this chat immediately clocked him as their like, gay pornographic actor. You're slacking, chat. This man has done 150 fucking movies, dude, and not a single one of you was like, wait a minute, I've seen that cock. Because he's not a popular gay porn star? 20 years ago, you boomer? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense.
This whole idea that, it's all about love. Love is love, man. Like, just love who you want to love. It's like, I feel like that's the problem, and that's toxic. And I feel like
Why?
Because love is love. Okay, so here's the thing. You have
Yo, he's about to say Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Please, do it.
a girl who's like madly in love with this boyfriend that beats the shit out of her all the time. And, she stays with him for years. She keeps trying.
Bro, what the fuck? He's talking about dick like it's a fucking abusive relationship, dude. What the fuck is he saying right now? Why is it that like people, dude, why is it that fucking people who are homophobic and like bigoted as fuck always have to turn like the act of queerness, like engaging in like queer actions, I guess, or queer love into like something it's not and something that's like awful? Like, you can't on its face be like, oh yeah, a man and a man loving each other is wrong. You can't do that. So you have to like compare it to something that's like bad. That's why people always do the classic, oh, it's the same as like pedophilia or whatever the fuck, right? Like whenever they want to be homophobic. Also, their face is pretty funny. The reaction is pretty good. Like,
trying to leave him, she can't. It's like this, toxic up relationship. Love is love. It's just about love. It's like, no, love is a feeling. And I think that you cannot base your life and your decisions on a feeling, because feelings change all the time. Just because you label something as love doesn't mean that it's right. And that's what I feel like there's this push to do. It's like,
So you think being gay is wrong? That's what it makes me sound like, that you're comparing homosexuality to an abusive boyfriend, when I think those two things are different.
I can only speak for me because I'm one gay person. I do not speak for all the gay people.
Right.
At first, yes, when you are coming out in your sexuality, it is something that you're struggling with. It's something that, you're battling. You don't really know, okay, do I like girls? Do I like guys? I don't know what I like. My family don't like me. It's all these different emotions that you have. And then you got the world going on. You got the world's opinions. You got everybody down your throat asking what you want to do. And, when you finally do come out and you realize, okay, this is what I like. This is who I love. It feels like a weight is lifted off your shoulders. If you can't love yourself, you don't love nobody else. So for me, being gay is being proud of who you are, what you represent.
So yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I just think this push in the gay community and the LGBT community, it's become very militant, and it's become very oppressive in the way that they think. It's like, if you don't believe these certain beliefs.
bro, I swear to God, dude, conservatism is a mental illness, like straight up, dude. It's just like, that's it, bro. That's it. It's crazy, dude. Oh yeah, the gays become really militant. Like, what do you mean they become militant, dude? What the fuck? Like, I don't think he's talking about fucking Drag Race, right? Like, he's like, oh man, the gays get like real fucking extra when Drag Race comes around, and like they fucking really support certain queens over others and go fucking crazy. What do you mean militant, dude?
Beliefs or these certain values or morals or whatever, then you're sort of like rejected from the gay community. And that's where I kind of feel like I'm in right now. And that's what I don't like. And I feel like it's happening more and more to people.
Something that I think is kind of doom and gloom right now in the world are the laws that specifically, especially in the United States, that target queer people. In Florida with the Don't Say Gay bill, and in Texas with the bills trying to attack trans children. Like, how do you feel
Bro,
about—
I can't get over the fact that he said 9/11 like made me realize I'm not a homosexual or something. Like that was the wildest. That's the wildest consequence of 9/11, that this man was like, I'm not gay no more. He was like, 9/11 happened because of the things that Osama bin Laden said, you know, about America being morally degenerate. So I was like, I can't contribute to this. He was like, I agree with Osama bin Laden. We need to cut this gay shit out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dinesh D'Souza literally said that, by the way. So that was fun. And so did Pat Roberts. Famously. 9/11 made him fuck 150 guys? Yeah.
about like those laws and kind of like the laws about conversion therapy that people are trying to like outlaw conversion therapy?
So I believe that this whole ban on conversion therapy, I feel like it's a huge waste of time. I feel like it's sort of being used as a distraction.
Dog, you did 150 gay porn movies after going through gay conversion therapy. You know what's a huge waste of time? Gay conversion therapy, apparently. Like, you can't sit there and be like, I still have urges for dick, and I did 150 gay porn movies after my gay conversion therapy, and then be upset that it's a huge waste of time to try to stop it. Unless he means literally that, like, it doesn't work. So don't even waste your time on trying to stop it. He's like, it's a huge waste of time to try to stop gay conversion therapy because, like, I'm gay as fuck still.
The thing is, conversion therapy is something that some people are willingly choosing to go into because they're not content with, like...
Why is he saying no one is doing that? Only you, dude.
Sexuality or the way things are going in their life. Not everyone was there because they struggled with same-sex desires. There was like men that had been cheating on their wife and they had, obsessions or addictions to porn. So...
Yeah, men who cheated on their wives with men. That's why they're at the gay conversion therapy, because they're fucking gay. What the fuck? No one is like, they're not going to gay conversion therapy for their infidelity, okay? It's not infidelity conversion therapy. It's not adultery conversion therapy. It's, gay conversion therapy. Or bi, yes, sorry. When I say gay, I'm using it as a catch-all term. Please, bisexual Andes, I am not doing bi erasure. I'm simply stating that, like, I'm using that as a term that is a catch-all term, kind of like queer. Instead of saying queer, I'm just saying gay. It's called gay conversion therapy, okay? They don't do bi conversion therapy, but they're still doing the conversion therapy to the bis as well. Okay? I'm using gay as an umbrella term. Say queer then. No, it doesn't roll off the tongue that well, because, like, queer is a pejorative in some instances. So if I'm using it like gay, like that shit's gay as fuck, when I say like that, it just rolls off the tongue better than queer. Because I feel like if I say that shit's queer as fuck, it no longer sounds as, it doesn't roll off the tongue the same way. You know what I mean? Shut up. By here, I do the same thing, you're fine. No, because, like, it's like, oh man, that shit's hella queer. It just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't have the same mouth feel. You know what I mean? It sounds insulting because queer is, like, still to this day, especially in Massachusetts, still used as like okay, but that shit's gay as fuck also used to be a pejorative. Yes, which is why we're in the post-irony version of, like, using that shit's gay as fuck. Do you understand? Whereas queer itself, like, gay is no longer really used as a pejorative in the same way that, like, queer sometimes is. So I feel like saying that shit's gay as fuck gives, it's, like, ironic. I don't know. There's still, like, it's giving slur, okay? There's still, like a slur vibe to it when you say queer. Why are we stun locked on this? This is the dumbest fucking combo. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say.
They want to work on these issues, And I think what's even worse than conversion therapy is
But gay folk love the word queer. No, I use queer as an umbrella term when I'm speaking on it on like academic terms as well. But not when I'm memeing. All right.
active push to like ban that.
Also, I'm an LGBT foe, so there's that.
Obsessions or addictions to porn. So they want to work on these issues, And I think what's even worse than conversion therapy is this active push to like ban conversion therapy, because I think the government is using that as a way to suppress the voice of like the church or certain therapists and not allowing them to say what they want to say and believe what they want to believe. And I feel like that's even worse than conversion therapy, is trying to control what people say and people think. People should be able to explore that if they want. And
Conversion therapy quite literally is not only trying to control what people say and think, it's to try to control who you love and who you choose to be with. It's literally controlling your existence. It is the most like insane, if successful, which it isn't because it's not real, it's just torture, okay? It's the most oppressive thing you can do. Why is he, dude, why the fuck is he like trying to, it seems like he's literally doing PR for like a gay conversion therapy place. Conversion therapy banned, violation of freedom of speech and religion? Fuck no, dude. You can suck me, okay? Straight up. What do you mean conversion therapy? Oh yeah, my religious beliefs mean I can fucking like torture you and kill you if I want to, okay? How about that? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't stop me from doing torture murder because that's a part of my religion. What a psychotic fucking take. Do you type that out, and do you ever think about it while you're typing it out and hitting enter that like you're going to sound like a fucking insane person? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry.
that's even worse than conversion therapy, is trying to control what people say and people think. People should be able to explore that if they want and decide if it's right for them, because I feel everyone's situation is different.
If you could press a button and become straight, would you?
Yeah, probably.
Why?
So I'm 40, almost 41. Things aren't necessarily...
My man's never dealt with women. Am I right, fellas? Oh! Fucking got him! Oh! Hey! He's got jokes. What a zinger that was. Ironic misogyny is still misogyny.
Bad in my life, but I feel like I've kind of done this whole gay thing, and if I could change it, I'd be like, yeah, change it, because I'd like to see what it would be like to be straight and have a wife and have kids.
Yeah, I'll share that.
Oh, he's so sad. He's like the saddest man in America. What the fuck is going on? As a perma-straight man, I've said that many times, but I'm stun-locked into women. This guy believes in so many contradicting principles. I'm fucking shaking. Bro, they found the only person that's like willingly gone to gay conversion therapy, okay? Of course, there's going to be some issues in his brain. Brad Fems will send a firing squad to your house after you said that? Yeah.
I did some form of conversion therapy myself. For years, ever since I was a kid, I prayed that God take this sin away. It wasn't until I got to a place of real depression.
And then you converted to being the most swagged out priest in America. Look at this fucking drip, dude. Are you kidding me? That's really sad. I just wanted to lighten the... You know, I just wanted to lighten the mood a little bit, because that's a very sad thing that you know, people have to go through.
Similar to you, except my answer was to lean into who I am. And I was laying in my bed, depressed. My skin started changing colors terribly. That's how stressed I was. And I heard the voice of God say, get up and be who I called you to be. Whoever is going to love you will love you, and whoever doesn't just won't. And still after that, after I came out, I could not answer the question of whether I was going to go to hell. I actually asked a group of ministers who were proud queer ministers, imams, priests in the Buddhist community, and I asked, how do you all know you made the right decision? How do you all know that you won't spend an eternity in hell? And unfortunately, not many of them had an answer.
You know, people debate whether or not being gay is the result of nature or nurture. You know, I feel like it's an ongoing debate, because we really don't know. And
Is it?
I think that
Is it though? Is it though? Is it an ongoing debate? Is it? Is there a debate on that? I don't think so. But okay. What the fuck? I think he wants it to be an ongoing debate. I think that's what it is. So that like maybe there is a shot that he's just not gay or that he can turn.
it doesn't matter, because I feel like even if it's nature, then if we're gay because of it's a result of all this bad stuff that's happened to us and things that were beyond our control, then why would God punish us for that? I don't think he will.
I was born gay. Nothing bad happened to me, no traumatic experience. And what I learned...
Everybody knows, if there's one thing about nature, no homosexuality, by the way. I mean, guys, if there's one thing we know about the animal kingdom, they don't do gay shit at all. They would never, okay? They would never even think to do gay shit. I mean, that would be crazy, okay? If you saw a boy animal fuck another boy animal, you'd be like, wow, that's weird. That never happens. Dude, nature's the gayest, dude. Are you kidding me? This entire concept, this entire social conditioning around like homosexuality being a sin is an incredibly new concept in the grand scheme of things. When you think about like the history of mankind, our cultural attitudes shifting against homosexuality, and our cultural attitudes like seeing gayness as like a bad thing is a super new concept. Like people didn't even fucking think about it. That wasn't even a thing. If you see gayness in nature, it's probably because they were raised by a gay couple. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes two gay dogs will give birth to another gay dog, and then that's the only way you get a gay dog. It makes sense when you consider it was to be applied to smaller tribes who couldn't afford to risk the population loss. No, but it's not even then. No, it comes from like there are examples of that. But yes, you're right. Most of the examples, it is super natural if you want to think about it from a naturalistic point of view. Like the naturalistic fallacy is ridiculous when it comes to social concepts such as this one. But if you want to think about it, like it's actually unnatural to be homophobic. Like there is so much gayness in nature. And every single form of like homophobia or whatever the fuck, like whatever kind of like bigoted attitude towards that takes you outside of like that takes you outside of what we consider to be like a nuclear family or a traditional relationship, a traditional marriage, unironically is actually nurture and social conditioning. In an effort to engage in population control when, if homies are too busy fucking each other's asses, they're not, impregnating their wives. And when it is, or impregnating women, and when it's, when kids are fucking dying, when kids are dying so frequently that you don't even name them until they're like, 2 or 3 years old, at that point, you gotta force people to stay together and fuck as much as possible in a relationship like that, so that they, they overcome the odds.
And how being gay became the biggest sin in the world is because of messaging.
Right.
The word homosexual did not get into the Bible until 1946.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about building a relationship with God, and you felt being gay kept you from that relationship.
Yes, homophobia didn't gain traction until the Catholic Church began to gain power and influence. Yeah. The famous example of this is in the Ottoman Empire, homosexuality was decriminalized. But the only reason why it was decriminalized in, like, I think the 18th century was because in the Western world, it was considered to be a criminal component. That's the reason. Before that, it wasn't even a thing.
Relationship What changed?
Evet, padişahlar
At
gaydi.
that
Bir
time,
de
I
oğlancılardı
still viewed
birazcık.
being gay and homosexuality as a sin, and I felt like sin is what separates us from God. What changed? I came back to my faith, I would say, about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's been a positive experience. And I've sort of made peace with this whole idea that I have to change my sexuality, my sexual identity, if I'm going to be a Christian, because I don't feel like it's necessarily as big of a deal as people make it out to be in our culture today. And I don't think that it's as big of a deal to God. There's this push in our culture to like be obsessed with like, am I gay? Am I straight? And then if I'm gay, I have to have gay sex and have a gay lifestyle and like be, do these things. And it's not necessarily the case. You just need to maybe chill out and kind of let things happen organically and not stress about, what label they have or what their sexuality is. Hi. Chris, nice to meet you. Good to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, sure, of course. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I said, didn't take, my friend. I'm going to be honest. Doesn't seem like it took, okay? Sorry. Don't get mad at me, chat, but I think that homie is still gay. What is this? Smart houses are kind of tacky.
What's up, Greg?
I will fight this man, dude. I will literally fight Danny Gonzalez. I will fight him. I love these TikToks. If it's the type of TikToks that I'm thinking of, Danny went and got the I'm a famous guy now, world masterclass or whatever the fuck it's called. And all of a sudden he's acting different. Okay? All of a sudden he's out here talking shit about smart homes, which is my favorite. That last bit was nice, but not a flurry of not nice things.